Okay. Good evening once again. If you are here, please let me know if you can hear our voice at the comment section. If you can hear me, please comment on the section for me to know. Once again, welcome to Car Drive, and today's episode is just going to be snappy. We are just going to discuss some few things about the theory aspect of the Segnali, the Obbligo. And today being Sunday, I think by now you are relaxing in your home. So do us a favor by sharing the video and also like, comment, and share it to others for them to have the good part of what we are sharing here. On this episode is just part of the Segnali, the Obbligo. And I will just quickly run up with the part side of the Segnali, the Obbligo, so that within the week we will go forward to the other side of the book. So today we're just going to talk about Segnali, the Obbligo. And if you can see on your screen, I said earlier, just comment on the section for us to know that you can see the screen that we are sharing. Okay. So please, if you can see the screen, just comment for me to know. And also, if you can see what I'm sharing, just let me know so that I will continue. If you can hear me clear, please comment on the section for me to know. If you can hear, just give me a comment for me to know that you can hear me. Okay. So as I said, we are not wasting my time. We are just quickly going to talk about this sign. I think most people have been seeing this sign here. Good evening to everyone once again here. Most people have been seeing this sign, these three signs here. And someone will ask, what is the meaning of these three signs? It's also part of the Segnali, the what? Obbligo. But what we are going to discuss today is a sign of what? Alt dogana. Alt dogana. When you talk of alt dogana, what is alt dogana? It is what? A barrier for what? A comunale not parte with the what? Italia. Like this first sign that you are seeing here, dogana. I think the down one, I don't know the language, but the top one is dogana. Dogana simply means like a checkpoint or what? A barrier that we normally say in English. So this alt dogana here, most of the times where you are going to see this sign, it's mostly seen in Fuori what? Paesi, Fuori Paesi, which is Fuori Italia, and also countries which are not what? Part of European country. That is where you will see this alt. And what the book talks about this alt dogana here is saying that the alt dogana, as I said initially, is seen in comunale like countries which are not part of what? Europe. And where you will see them, it is obligation or it's obligatory for you to what? To stop. Why you must stop is that once you are reaching there, you have a checkpoint that they are going to what? They are going to control you. So whenever you see this alt dogana, it simply talks about a checkpoint that you have to what? You have to stop. Not only when you have goods in your car, but it is obligated for you to what? To stop, for them to what? To check you. And it is not commonly seen in Italy, but in countries which are not part of what? Europe. This is what the book is talking about, the alt dogana. It says, è una segnale di prescrizione obbligo. The alt dogana, the dogana is una segnale di prescrizione. That is what I said. It is a prescrizione, like something that prescribe a message to you. And it says that obbligo segnale in varco doganale con una paese non facente parte della comunità europea. Yeah, you see it in paesi which are not part of what the community of what. That is what dogana. This first sign that you are seeing here, alt dogana, and it says esto comunitario alle quelle obligatory fermarsi. This first sign here, you will see it at when you are going forward the what Europe or European countries. That is where you are going to see this sign. It is seen at places which are not what. It says segnale in varco doganale con una paese non facente parte della comunità europea paesi extracomunitario, quelle obbligatorio fermarsi, indica quindi che bisogna rallentare e fermarsi alla dogana anche se non si hanno oggetti o merci da dichiarare. Like, you have to stop, even if you don't have any goods or anything in your car to what? To declare. So the alt dogana simply talks about your stopping at the what? A checkpoint. Even if you don't have any goods to declare, you have to stop and let them what? Let them see one or two things concerning your document before you what? You proceed to your next point that you are what? You are going to. So that is the alt dogana that you can see on your first screen. And I said today we are just doing things quick so that we'll end up with the what? Segnale the word obbligo. So the second one you are seeing, alt politia. The alt politia, mostly you will see them in the places that the police have what? They have placed a stop for you to what? To stop. That is the alt politia. And the alt politia simply talks about the police checkpoint. For example, in Italy or in Europe here, or in your city, you can be moving from your city to another city. At the place you will see that there's this alt policia. That means that the police have made a what? A point for people to stop that they are controlling. In terms of this alt policia, you have to what? You have to reduce your velocity. It says alt policia è una segnale di prescrizione obbligo. Una segnale di prescrizione obbligo. Preannuncia la presenza di un posto di blocco stradale istituto di ogni di polizia alle quelle obbligatori fermarsi. The alt policia is what? Obligatory for you to stop. These three signs here, it will not, you have to be very attentive because they are not blue color for you to know that they are segnale di what? Obbligo. But they are also what? Segnale di obbligo. But being part of the segnale di what? Prescrizione. So the alt policia talks about what? Stopping because there is a police checkpoint that they have mounted over there. It's not like they have made a barrier that 247 they are there, but mostly they normally put where they are what? They are controlling and where they have mounted their posts for them to be checking people. So that is what the alt policia also talks about. It says, il segnale 100 quelle di alto polizia segnala un posto di blocco stradale istituito da ogni di polizia e quelle obbligatori fermarsi. Questo cartello è posto a distanza opportuna al posto di blocco è ripetuto normalmente altezza di punto di arresto. So this alt polizia that segnale the alt polizia that you are seeing here, they say that it is being placed on the street for you to know that there is a police checkpoint. And mostly they can make it what? In repetition till you get to where the police checkpoint is. They can make it in repetition. So that means that if they put one, they will put another one till you get to the place that the police have what? They have mounted their checkpoint or they have stopped to control people. So this one, it is obligatory for you to what? To stop. The alt policia that you are seeing on your screen, it is obligatory for you to what? To stop, for the police to what? To control you. And if today is your first time, as I said initially, you can please share the videos for us. All I need for you to share the videos and also comment for me to know if you can hear me well so that I will continue. So that is the alt politia. The difference between the alt politia and the dogana is that the alt politia is mostly seen inside the cities and also Chita, where the police are doing their checkpoints also in the cities. And the dogana is seen in communitaria or paesi, which are not part of what? Europea. That is the dogana that we are talking about. And the last one that you are seeing here, I think this is the last part of the Segnali, the Obbligo. This one is talking about alt stazione. Alt stazione. When you talk of alt stazione, the alt stazione is being seen in what? In the autostrada. The alt stazione is being seen in the autostrada. So when you're talking of alt stazione, it is a warning sign that shows that you are getting to a place that you are going to do what? Payment. Autostrada is the highways that we normally use. And on the autostrada, we have something called pedaggio. When you talk of pedaggio, it is the payment that you are going to pay at the finish, like at the finish point of your what? Your usage of the autostrada. So this alt stazione that you are seeing, it simply talks about what? The autostrada. And it is where that you are going to what? Do your payment at the end point of the what? The autostrada. First of all, you have to what? You have to enter the autostrada, you take your biglietto, and after coming out from the place that you want to go, you also use the biglietto to what? To do the payment. I will have a special video to explain how the autostrada functions and how it is being used, because people normally get confused at the place that they get to. On the autostrada, we have different places that you have to what? You have to pass. There are places being meant for people with what? A small mechanic called the telepass. And there are places for people who are using what? Normal payment, that they are going to take biglietto or the receipt at the end for them to pay. So if you are using the biglietto, they have a place to pass. And if you are using the mechanic, that is the telepass, you also have a place to what? To pass. I have a special video that I'll be doing for you to what? To understand. Even if you are not a driver, at least when you are on the street with somebody, you will not be what? Be in a problem when you guys are using the autostrada. And this alt stazione, simply the meaning of it is that it's being signaling you that you are getting to what? The autostrada at the place that you are going to what? Make a payment. And this is what our books talked about, the alt stazione. Alt stazione. It says alt stazione è posto in corrispondenza della accesa autostradale e prescrive all'arrestarsi al casello autostradale per l'operazione di pedaggio. Well, that's what I said in it here. For what? Operazione di what? Pedaggio. Quindi la scritta stazione sullo cartello segnala una stazione autostradale dove è obbligatorio, where it is obligated. It is not that you like, you stop. You like, you stop, or you like, you don't stop, depending on your what? Your passing point, because we have a place that is being used for the telepass. That is what I said. You see that there is a yellow sign board over there. They have written telepass. That place is being used for their customers who are having their mechanics that they normally use to pass. So with that one, when you get there, you don't need any checkpoint or you don't need any stop. Once you reach there, the machine will open for you, because you have a machine in your car which is being connected to their system that will allow the barrier to open for you to what? To pass. So when you are talking of the alt stazione, it simply talks about the autostrada where you are going to enter before you come out from where you are going to what? Where you are going to. So it says that una stazione autostradale dove è obbligatorio fermarsi. You see, it is obligatory to fermarsi. This alt stazione here, this third sign that you are seeing, this one, it is obligatory. The ALT with the stazione under. It is not station for a train that you are going to take train, but it is rather stazione for what? The autostrada movement. So the book says that Fermarsi pagare e pedaggio. That is pedaggio. Whenever you hear a pedaggio, pedaggio is the payment that is being done at the end usage of the autostrada. That is pedaggio. So sometimes when you are on the autostrada, you see that they have written pedaggio at the end of pedaggio. Whenever you hear pedaggio, that means the payment that is being done on the money that you are going to pay at the end of the autostrada. I said I have a video. I will explain how the autostrada functions and how you can even run the autostrada without paying anything at the moment you enter or the moment you come out. We have a place that you will use and how you can do without paying, but you will do the payment later when you get home, even 1 week or 2 weeks before you do the payment. That is a special video I will make for my viewers to understand. And it says that non è comando stazione carabinieri. That is what I said. It is not a station for carabinieri. It is not a station for polizia. It's not a station for any immigration, anything, but it is the station for the highway, which is the autostrada, the autostrada. Oppure una stazione ferroviaria, that is the word, the train station we normally use. Or ancora uno punto dove occorre fermarsi per caricare autovettura su treno. Yeah. It is not a place, because before we have trains that normally load cars. So for example, if you are traveling to Genova, or let's say from here to Sicily, and you don't want to use your car on the road, you can park it in the train. They will take it to Sicily for you. You carry your car, then you do your runs in Sicily. Because maybe you don't want to use the highway, or you park them in the car. That is before, but now I've not seen any train that they are using for that. So that is not the alt stazione. It's not part of what the autostrada carabinieri. It is not part of station for train. It's not part of polizia. Nothing. It is a place for what the payment of the autostrada, which is the highway that we normally use. So at the end of it all, if you can see on your screen, these are all part of the Segnali di what? Obbligo. These are all part of Segnali di Obbligo. And if anyone can testify, I've explained all these signs that you are seeing on your screens when I started the Segnali di what? Obbligo. So if today is your first time joining us, please, after you watch this video, kindly do us a favor to go back and watch the previous video for you to get much understanding about the whole thing that we are doing here, and also get much understanding about the whole topic. If you want to get the full understanding, please start by watching the video one by one from the beginning to update, so for you to get much understanding about the whole thing. I think this brings us to the end of the Segnali di Obbligo. And if you are here, you know you have really learned something about the Segnali di Obbligo, at least when you are on the street. Even if you don't want to do the patente di guida and you are on the street, at least you can just say to somebody, I know this sign as a Segnali di Obbligo. And if today is your first time joining us, please, this is a channel we are using to what? To do the patente di guida theory from Italian to English. And if you want to be part of the family, just kindly do us a favor by liking and commenting, and also subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel, because if the more you subscribe, the more we get much update from our YouTube channel, so that we can come lively continuously, because I want to do some updates on the YouTube, and they are asking me for some updates of subscribers before I can do the live video well. So if you comment and also subscribe to the channel, help me by so doing to get to that point. And I think we are having almost 600 subscribers before the year will end. Let's do our best by getting to just 1K if you really love our teaching and also want to help us. So as I said, these are the end of the the theory side of the Segnali di Obbligo. If you have time and you don't want to quickly leave, let's kindly do some quiz for you to understand what we have learned so far concerning the Segnali di what Obbligo. So within the week, our next video, and also please, if I want to do some week classes Zoom, which will be done, I think, once or twice in the week, every evening after I do the live video. I want to be having some Zoom class because I think within the week, most of the times we meet once and twice, and it's not good for the whole week. And you know, many people are eager to go and write their exams and also get much quick updates about this whole thing. So I've created a WhatsApp page, and if you want to be part of that WhatsApp page, the number on your screen, just kindly WhatsApp the number, and at the message, just give a message that please, I want to be part of the group. And in the group, I will show how and when we are going to be meeting within the week, at least 30 minutes or 1 hour. It will just do a quick update about the whole thing about the driving book. And I think I've been saying that all I wish is everyone get this patented degree, that patented to drive here. And because if you have it, first of all, it gives you more updates about work, and it also gives you more comfort whenever you are moving around. So if you really following what we are doing and you are learning from our lessons also, just combine it with your driving school. Listen to your teachers in the driving school because they know much and they know best about the whole thing. We are just giving updates about the theory in English. So don't be that you are just following my channel and you are not going to what combine your driving school classes. No, you do part of my classes and also combine it with your classes in your school. Okay, i'm I'm coming. I just want to select the questions. Okay, all right, so let's go. Please, no one should go. I'm bringing across the questions so that okay. This is why I normally bring my videos by this time, is that at this time you are relaxing in your house and wherever you are, because by this time you have closed from church, you are relaxing so that you will get time to watch our videos. Okay. All right. So if you can see the question on your screen, please comment for me to know. Yeah. You can see the question on your screen. Okay. So we're going to select Segnali di Obbligo. Okay. Please, can you see the questions on your screen? Please, if you can see the question, comment for me to know if you can see the question on your screen. Please comment for me to know. You can see the question on your screen. Please, can you see the question on your screens? Oh, okay. Someone said yes. All right. So let's go quickly. Uh, I selected the Segnali di Obbligo because that is what we have been learning for some days now. So today we are just going to answer these questions for some few questions. It's not much, few questions. So the first one is saying that il segnale raffigurato obbliga a rallentare fermandosi al varco doganale solo se hanno oggetti o merci da dichiarare. È vero o falso? Solo se ha merci di what? Dichiarare. È vero o falso? You can comment on the section. If vero, comment on the section. If falso, comment on the section. So it's saying that the sign here is only for you to what? Stop. When you have something in your car to what? To declare. A vero or falso. Um, it is not vero. Those saying vero, it is not vero. It is falso because we read in the book that it is not only when you have goods in your car to what? To declare. It's saying segnale raffigurato obbliga a rallentare fermandosi al varco doganale solo. So why normally people get confused about these questions is that some of the words, some words that they bring in the questions are the words that turn the whole question to be wrong. If the question is correct, a vero, it will turn the whole question to what? Falso. It says solo. So this one is saying solo. And solo is not part of the distance. So the solo here will what? Will turn the whole question to be what? To be falso. Let me read why I'm saying it turns the whole question to falso. It says that alt dogana. Alt dogana. Se segnala una varco dogana con una paese non facente parte della comunità europea. Paesi est quelle obbligatori fermarsi. Indica quindi che bisogna rallentare fermarsi alla dogana se non si hanno oggetti o merci di dichiarare. Se non si ha, no, se non si ha. That means if you don't have, so it is obligatory if even you don't have. Anki se non si hanno anki. This is what the book is saying. Anki. That means even if you don't have something to declare, you are what? You are obligated to what? To stop. So in virtue, it is what? Falso. You see, what makes the questions trickish is this kind of words that I'm talking about. A word in the question will change the whole thing to be what? To be falso. So this one is saying il segnale raffigurato è di norma preceduto dalla segnale rotatoria. Norma preceduta dalla segnale di rotatoria. This one is segnale consentita. Consentita, which talks about taking the left or the right at the point that is what? Una obstacle that they normally place in a place that you can take the two directions, which is your left or the right. So this one is not part of the rotatoria or anything like that. It is being placed at the place that you will see a two road direction going to two different places that you like you take left or you like you take right. So it says segnale raffigurato di norma preceduto dalla segnale di rotatoria. Rotatoria. So a vero or falso? Please comment on the section. Let me know. Let me read what this sign here, the book says about this sign. It says, è un segnale prescrizione, indica le condizioni le unici passaggi consentiti per passare un ostacolo, isola traffico, sorvegliantes, cantieri stradali, spazio traffico, eccetera. Si può passare a sinistra, lasciando ostacolo a destra, passare a destra, lasciando ostacolo a sinistra. So, non è vero, è che preceduto dalla segnale rotatoria. So, it is falso. It is not vero. You know why I want to explain it with the question, the theory question for you, so that you will get much understanding about it. So it is not vero, rather it is falso. So we say that il segnale raffigurato è posto di blocco stradale istituito da ogni della polizia a quelli obbligatori fermarsi. Quello obbligatori fermarsi. So this one is vero or falso? Obbligatori fermarsi. So this one sorry if you can hear me. Please, sorry if you can hear me. I think we lost connection, and sorry, we are back again. Let's quickly continue with the. It says that I think our network is disturbing us. The network is disturbing us. Let's do with this last question here, then we end for today. It says, e segnale raffigurato pre-segnala una tratto di strada ove occorre procedere con particolare prudenza. So this one, you have to what? You have to move with a particular what? Prudenza. When you talk of prudenza, that means the attention that you have to what? You have to use, or the kind of movement way that you have to what? Move on the road. So it's fair. Sorry, please. We lost connection. I hope you guys are back. Let's continue. E segnale raffigurato è vieta di proseguire in quella strada. Proseguire in quella strada. È vieta di proseguire quella strada. It is forbidden to move on that road. È vero o falso? Vieta di proseguire in quella strada. And they didn't put proseguire in what? Diretto or proseguire in any other part, but they said proseguire. Proseguire, and it can be like taking your left or taking your right. So vieta di proseguire in quella strada. È vero o falso? This is number 5. Please, vero or falso? I want to know. Falso, because it is not. It is obligated to go straight, but it is not it is not forbidden to go left or right, and that was the question. So it is false. This one is a segnale raffigurato indica la fine della doppio senso di circolazione. Indica la fine del doppio senso di circolazione. This sign here that you are seeing indicates that you have to proseguire diretto. Proseguire diretto. So at this point, you are therefore going diretto, not going left, not going right. So segnale raffigurato indica la fine di doppio senso di circolazione. È vero o falso? It is falso, because it is not fine di any kind of sign that we are seeing here. Il segnale raffigurato è una segnale di indicazione. Segnale di indicazione. Is this one segnale di indicazione o una segnale di obbligo? È vero o falso? È vero o falso? È vero. This one is what? Pre-aviso. They take you to go left or to go right. So it is indicating something. So una segnale di what? Indicazione. Di obbligo. So let's go. This one is saying, il segnale raffigurato indica che è obbligatorio dare la precedenza a sinistra. Vero o falso? It is not vero, it is falso. This one, it is not any obligation, any precedenza sign. We are not talking about any precedenza here. This one is a pre-aviso that at the next junction, you can take your right side or you can go direito. And this one, it is not obligation or obligated to go straight or to take your right hand direction. This one, whether you like, you go straight, whether you like, you go your left hand side. So this one is not vero, but rather falso. Il segnale raffigurato prescrive di arrestarsi al varco doganale. Varco doganale. Il segnale raffigurato prescrive di arrestarsi al varco doganale. So this one talks about to what? To stop at the varco doganale. So è vero o falso? Vero o falso? Bravo. E just said vero, bravo. Okay, press also said vero. Sì. Il segnale raffigurato obbliga a svuotare a sinistra o a destra all'incrocio. Hey, this one is not seen all'incrocio. Incrocio is T-junction or junction. Whether you go straight, left, right at the junction. And this one is talking about what? This one is mostly seen and what? Isola de traffico, where it gives two directions separately, or in the middle of the what? The road, they normally put this one to separate two directions, one going left, one going right. So segnale raffigurato obbliga a svuotare sinistra dalla una incrocio. E non è vero, è rather falso. Okay, welcome all people's power movements. Yeah. So I think we'll end our quiz here and also end our lessons here. Please, sorry for the distraction of the network. If you had a breakup in the network, you have to continue by watching the video because we still came back again. So that brings us to have spent your gracious time